someone made some really immature decisions. They mistreated you in some form or fashion, and you decided, I'm just going to move away from this connection and love myself and do everything I can to make myself feel whole. Obviously, you did have to grieve the connection, or at least grieve the things that you went through. But what this person didn't realize was that you were actually releasing and surrendering the connection. You decided to purge everything you had in this relationship. You showed this individual nurturing and compassionate energy, and you may have even formed some sort of soul tie with them. This person didn't expect you to walk away for good. They felt like, I'm bound to reunite with them. They're bound to forgive me. I just need to give them time and they'll come back to me eventually. But what they didn't realize is that they had this unexpected, sudden upheaval. And they realized after some time that it didn't matter how many apologies they gave you. It didn't matter what the gifts they had. It didn't matter what kind of nice words they had for you. You weren't going to accept them back. This person tried. They tried to send you messages. They tried to say sorry. They tried to come back, but everything they did, it's almost like you were just apathetic to it. You didn't care. At the time, they hurt you to a point of where you may have even became numb to them. They didn't understand that they were dealing with somebody who is experienced, someone who knows what they're doing here. With this chessboard, you are usually more advanced than the majority of people that you come across, and this individual was just a perfect example of that. They thought that they would have time to take action. They thought that they'd be able to have a new beginning with you. This person's actually feeling really courageous, and they want to come and show you that they've changed, or that they've learned their lesson, or that they won't treat you the way that they treated you in the past. But the epiphany that they're having is that they're not going to get that shot. They're realizing that they're stuck. They're realizing that they were blinded, that they were blindfolded. This person has so much passion and energy for you, whether it's a friend, family member, love interest, someone that you were just closely connected to for a moment. They know exactly what they need to do to make things right, but the fact that they're not able to, the fact that they don't even have the opportunity to come and fix things is what drives them mad. It's the rejection that you're making them feel. I feel like it's triggering something from childhood, and this is why they're so adamant to come in to fix things and make things right. Not just because of the fact that you deserve it, but there's something that they're trying to prove to themselves. What this person would tell you is that they could go back in time, they would handle the situation between you two completely differently. They're wondering, how could you ever forgive the mess that they made? That's the thing, you've already forgiven them. On your own time, you forgave this person, you surrendered, and you released. You were not willing to deal with the drama that they were bringing into your life at the time. And the fact that they can't express themselves to you drives them crazy. The fact that even if they were to send you a message or speak to you, you're not open to it at all. If anything, you're keeping your head down, reading your books, and paying attention to the things that matter to you. What this person didn't realize is just because you have someone's attention at the moment does not mean that they're going to be there forever. And this is the harsh lesson that you've taught this person. They will always remember this. They will never do what they did to you to someone else again, because it's almost like they have to grieve someone that's still alive because they didn't think this was the end. You changed who this person is because they don't want to be who they used to be. This person knows for a fact that you deserve better, and the drama that they brought to you, they're really ashamed. This is why they want to prove to you and show you with actions, with action here and courageous beginnings, that they can be different, that they're no longer the same person. But even if this person has changed, you still don't want them back in your energy. It's like they screwed things up so much. They may have even made you cry. They forced you to grieve a connection of someone who's still alive. That's really, wow, that's really intense. But like I said, you definitely played a teacher role in this person's life, because now they're going to be very careful in how they handle all relationships moving forward, because what they did cost them a person that was honorable. This person will never forget how nurturing and compassionate you were to them, even in times where they didn't deserve it. It's like you were kind of embodied what God is in human form to this person, and this is why you are forever etched in their brain. This is why they will forever always try to reunite with you. This is why they're never going to forget you. They're never going to forget how emotionally manipulative they were, how they kept things in suspension, how they didn't really have enough knowledge at the time to do what was right. It's like this person came from a very immature place, and it took them time to grow and learn from this predicament. And unfortunately, we have people in our lives that are there to teach us lessons. And once that lesson is over, it's almost like they leave. And you're a perfect representation of that to this person. And it doesn't matter how good they look, how much money they have, what they have to offer you. Nothing this person does entices you in any way. It's like once that door was shut, and it was purposely made this way, once that door was shut, that was it. There was no going back. And all they can do is ruminate and think about you and talk about you and speak about how they would do things differently. They can express themselves to other people about what they did wrong in this connection, but they can't express it to you. And you're not even open to it. For that matter, you're not even open to it. You don't care. You're too busy loving yourself now. This person taught you a certain aspect of self-love that you would not have known had you not been in this connection. So both people are learning something out of this. You learned ultimate unconditional love towards self. They learned that they need to be careful how they treat people because they never know when it's going to be their last.